Hey y'all, peace and love, grand rising. It is time for the divine message for the collective. It is February the 19th, Tuesday. I hope all is well and you're having a fabulous rising thus far. Make sure you're subscribing to my channel, liking and sharing all of my videos because I load great content. And click on the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video or you know when I'm going live. Also, the link to my website, TiaraSharde.com, is in the description box as well. You can schedule private divination sessions with me, manifestation rituals, North Node reports, past life reports, counseling sessions regarding relocation, weight loss, spirituality, rituals, herbs, all sorts of stuff. Hey, welcome who just joined in. So make sure you're clicking the link to my website. Many of you have been contacting me for other services, and I love that because it's a journey in totality, right? It's not just about being able to, have divinations or being able to do past life. It's also about finding out your soul's purpose in life. It's finding out your life's purpose. And that is what the North Node and the South Node report do. So make sure you're clicking the link to my website and reading up on the description for the North Node report. Any of you who are struggling finding your life's purpose, you want to know what contract your soul signed before you showed up in this space, I strongly suggest getting a North Node report with me. Hey, peace and love, y'all who just joined in. How you doing? What else, y'all? Many of you know I did the February 2019 forecast. Then I did the love and romance forecast February 1st to the 14th for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs. And also I recently did the 15th through the 28th love and romance for Earth, Air, Fire, and Water signs. So make sure you're clicking the link to my or make sure you're going into my video section and watching those videos. If you are a Gemini, you can certainly watch the Gemini love and romance videos, but your Venus might be in Virgo, so you're going to want to watch the Earth sign love and romance videos from the 15th to the 28th, okay, y'all? Hey, y'all who just joined in. So it's interesting because yesterday's message was all about releasing, letting go, making way for the new. And it's the full moon. So it's amazing that this current message, it's like, man, like I say this a lot, whoever I've been tapping into, I'm really tapped into you, especially if you're consistently watching my videos or you interact with me, you leave comments. I'm really able to make a connection and give you the message really specific to you. I do want to say this message is for the collective, so it's tapping into millions of people. It may not resonate with everyone. If it does, that's awesome. If it doesn't, hopefully I have something for you next time. Don't let any message that you see or hear anywhere override your own intuition and intelligence and common sense, okay? Always tune into your own guidance. Be strong within yourself. With that being said, again, I'm feeling like I'm tapping into certain people because it's like this rising when I'm meditating on the energies, you guys have already released certain things now. It's interesting because yesterday it was there's a need to release. And many of you are doing this releasing regardless of it being a full moon. You're really taking advantage of these energies that you feel around you. But now today's message is you've already released. And because of that release, you're getting gifts. And it's crazy because yesterday I literally said that. Like, you make sure you release certain things, relationships, people, behaviors, entities, anything that's no longer serving you, and you're going to be able to get abundance. And like overnight, you guys have done that. So the energy that I'm tapping into right now is for someone or people who have done that, and you're getting recognition. You're getting a business opportunity, even an opportunity in love. So if you're in a karmic relationship, the negative, quote unquote, negative karmic relationship where you're only in union to learn a very valuable soul lesson, that's it. After you learn that lesson, you are meant to part ways with that person. For many of you, you've done that. For many of you, you've walked away from a job that was toxic. You were in the hospital, you were sick, you were stressed out, you weren't eating properly, you were gaining weight, you weren't losing weight, something like that. You've cut ties with that job. If there was a traumatic event in your past that you haven't healed thoroughly, many of you, damn near overnight, it feels like, addressed that situation and you healed it. So kudos to you. And many of you in the collective have been actively doing this all year, or like even for the past 3 years, you've been actively working on your healing, and kudos to you because the energy is really showing up beautiful. So you have a new love coming in your life if you cut out any type of restrictions or boundaries or traumas that you had concerning love, even a relationship. If you just got out of a toxic, negative, harmful relationship, it's like the universe is bringing in a new love. Now, this could be divine love. It could be a reignition of love within yourself, but it's love. So take it for what it is. I always say be receptive to love. You know, even if it doesn't come in the package that you want, don't necessarily throw it away. It doesn't mean you have to be in a relationship with somebody that you're not feeling, but it's just be open to that love. Understand how someone could love you in that way. You know, you are deserving of that. Many of you are going to receive new money, and there's a public recognition angle with this. So I feel like, for my entrepreneurs out there, somebody's going to recognize your work, your hustle, your ambition, your intelligence, your skill, your creativity. Somebody's going to notice you and they're going to want to partner with you. They're going to approach you in this. This is something that is physical. You can touch. So this is going to be a text. This is going to be an email. This is somebody even knocking on your door like, hey, I heard you were the one that shovels snow, or I heard you have this landscaping business. This is going to be physical interaction, okay? So they're going to present you with that. Hey, peace and love, Annalie. Oh, it's happening to you right now. See, that's beautiful. Yes, many connections, much public recognition right now. Like in this moment right now, Annalie. That is amazing. Yes, and it's really as a result of you putting in work. Yes, putting in work, healing certain things, and as a result, it's like, you know what, let's give her this job opportunity. Let's give her, you know, these friends that she can now network with. Maybe, you know, any of you out there, maybe you had friends and you're like, man, hanging out with these people has been a block. So maybe you've cut ties with those people. So now the divine is bringing in new people that are more suited to where you are right now. And, you know, that's nothing against the old folks. That's just, you know, that served you at that time. But now you're needing something else. And you're going to get that. So like I said, it's cash, it's love, it's public recognition, even on social media. If you have a social media platform, this is people showing you love, people recognizing you for the work that you do, for the light that you know, you're constantly shining, your positivity. You're probably supportive of other people and they see that, okay? You're coming across emotionally balanced. Now, this is for a couple groups of people, right? So if you're the person who has been putting in this inner work and you're seeing things from a different perspective, this is you coming across as really emotionally balanced, knowing what you want, knowing how to get it. Or if you are struggling just a bit, which is absolutely fine, you know, it's a journey. If you're struggling just a bit, if you're kind of, you know, not really knowing what to do next, this is going to be someone coming into your life that is emotionally stable and balanced, and they're going to be able to help you, which is amazing because everybody needs help. I have mentors, oracle mentors, psychic medium, voodoo priestess, high priestesses, witch doctor, I don't know what you want to call them. I have those type of mentors. I have a finance and business mentor where they be like, baby, that was a bad idea, but here's what you do next. So it's fine. No matter what level you're at, you're going to need somebody who can take you to the side and be like, nah, you know, that's a good idea, but let's do it this way because this can bring you this or bring you that. So for many of you, someone who is emotionally balanced and stable and know what they're doing is going to come into your life and be able to help you. And like I said, this could very well be you. You could be on point to the point where you're helping others. You're teaching others how to do what you do, which is incredible. Keep doing that. Many of you are working your way to stability. So some of you have just moved. Some of you are on vacation in our private sessions. I know many of you who I'm really tapped in with, and I know this. Many of you are on vacation. You're in a home. You're healing yourself. Many of you are wanting to move from a situation, or you're going to, or you already have. Now, this could have just happened. Or this is coming up in the future. And like I said, this may not resonate with everyone. So take what resonates, leave everything else, because that belongs to somebody else, okay? So many of you are finding stability within a home situation. Even if, like for me, I'm visiting home. So I'm visiting my family's home and I'm feeling that love and that stability, something that was missing. Even though we were connected when I was in Costa Rica, it's like now it's like, yes, like I could hug up on you. We could, talk junk to each other, and it's all love and peace. So many of you are going to have that energy. Whether this is family or friends or somebody you just met, there's going to be this real camaraderie? I'm going with it. There's going to be this real camaraderie with this person or these people, and you're going to feel loved. Many of you are connecting to your soul family right now. I know I am. Like just random people and or people that I've went to high school with, and it's like, oh my gosh, you're actually a part of my soul tribe. But because we've went through so much growth, we can identify others in that way, okay? So there's a lot of growth, there's a lot of connections, there's a lot of networking taking place, whether this is in person or this is on social media. Even if you go into the corner store, even if you go into your local bodega and you say hi to the owner and all of this, this still ties in. You don't know. That owner may, their family may need a babysitter and you have nanny experience, or they need somebody to do something and you're able to do it, or you know somebody that can do it. There's a real strong sense of networking here. So pay attention to the people who are showing up in your life because they're able to be assets to you and vice versa. Okay? Like, yeah, I'm really seeing like a teamwork type of vibe. So it's really a give and take. It's really a give and take here. And make sure it is, because it's all about balance. It's all about the ebb and flow. This is how the planet and the energies work on this in this time and space. The give and take, the reciprocity. So if somebody is giving to you, you're gonna want to see how you can give to them in some way, or and vice versa. So that's what it is. There's a childlike energy here, or a youthful energy here, a sun specifically. Now, I'm feeling like divine masculine and divine feminine energies. This could be you or the other person. It doesn't have to be gender. When I mention the child and I mention a sun, I'm feeling like for many of you, this is a male child that is significant in some way. Many of you must pay attention to a male child. If you have a son, pay attention to your son, because they're very special. Like, this child is very special. And I feel like those who hear this are going to know which child I'm talking about. Like, say you have 4 sons, you're going to know which child I'm talking about. One of them is very gifted. They're talented. There's something about them that is, they have a divine purpose. All of us have a divine, now let's be clear, all of us have a divine purpose. We are here for a specific work. And like I said, the North Node report that I offer on my website that talks about your soul and your life's purpose, definitely book an appointment with me. I actually have a couple that I have to finish out this week. Sorry, side note. But this child is destined for some sort of public recognition as it relates to their gifts. So I feel like this is a spiritual gift, or it's something that they can do. Whether you realize it or not, whether they realize it or not, there's something they can do. Maybe they're psychic, maybe they're empathic, maybe they could be a public speaker into politics, but there is a child that is very important, very intelligent. And again, not to say your other children aren't important, but this one in particular, you're gonna have to handle with care, in that they're sensitive, they're spiritually gifted. I don't know who that's gonna resonate with. Actually, as I'm speaking, I kind of know who this person is. Okay. Yeah. Wow. Amazing. That's incredible. Yeah, this child is gifted. So many of you have a gifted son. And again, I do want to say these are energies, but I'm really feeling like this is a male child. And also just check out your female children as well, your women child as well, just to, they could be gifted. If you are unsure, if you don't know how to identify a gifted child, you can send them to me. I can tell you, I can help in many different ways. I can pull a past life report. I could pull their North Node report. I have included their midheaven, which lets you know, it talks about career status. Um, your son's name is amazing. That's beautiful, Annalie. Yeah, you may very well have a gifted child on your hands. Um, Oh, and I said his name. Oh my gosh, that's Freaky Friday. You see, you've been watching my videos for some time now. I be tapping into people. I really try not to. You said, yep, but not him. So he's not the one. Oh, pardon my nails, y'all. I got my nails done and they chipped, whatever. But that is so funny, Italy. Not him though. But that's a beautiful name for your son. But yeah, like I feel like, yeah, there's a child, y'all. There's a child that is special and gifted. And I was saying, yeah, maybe it is a girl. I can do the North Node report. I can do and the midheaven lets you know your public recognition, your status, how people see you. So if you, hypothetically, if you are destined for fame in this life, your midheaven is gonna tell you, hey Veronica, your son has spiritual gifts and has musical talents. See? Yep. There's a male child that is highly gifted. So you're going to want to figure out how to accommodate them in this life. You're really, hey, peace and love, Joe. Welcome. You can't get him out of his shell, Veronica. And with gifted children, it's like on a time release. It's a time release. They get to a certain point and they get to a certain age where it's like, boom, now they're ready. And that's okay, work with him, be patient. In the meantime, it would be best to study his astrology if you're into that, because it literally says in your birth chart report, your past life report, your North Node report, your midheaven report, it tells you literally what you're meant to do in this life. So it could be beneficial to study that and then like strategically place things in front of him so that he can build on that, so he can develop that, So if he is a musician, he has musical talents, there could be some sort of program that you could find in your community or other friends, not to say that you haven't already done this, but for those who, who need ideas, there's something that you can do with that child. Maybe at the library every Saturday, they have a free 2-hour program. I know in where I'm at, they have that often. So you're going to want to accommodate this child. If they're always anti everything, you're going to want to strategically put things in their path so that they can expand their knowledge and expand their experience, because this child that I'm tapping into is very gifted. I don't know, like a prophet, a psychic, an empath, a spiritual worker, a healer, a speaker. Music, absolutely, because music is a divine gift. If you can sing, if you can play instruments, especially and if you can dance, that's you're have a divine calling. That's a divine calling, okay? So yeah, so that's beautiful. To steer a little bit away from the child, actually with the child, this child could be destined to travel overseas. So like I'm saying, they're gonna have worldwide recognition. Yeah, and see, I don't know what age this. See, I can't pinpoint the age. I feel like this could be anywhere from 6 to 16 with this child. But they're very special. They have they're going to have long-term recognition, and they're going to be traveling all over the place. So this could be all over the state, all over the country, all over the planet. Spreading their gift and their light. So, yeah, and every single thing I say with these messages has intent. So the intent behind this is to act on it right now. I'm feeling that, like act on it right now. If you know which child this is, even if this is a nephew or a cousin, act on it right now. So put things in their path so that they can expand and develop themselves. So say if they're a speaker, take them to speaking classes or have them recite something for you. Make it fun, make it engaging, but develop their confidence, because, yeah, they're destined for something. Straight up, I'm gonna get off it, but it's a very special child. Again, let me know if you want me to pull a report on them, a North Node and a Midheaven report, so you can know exactly, according to the cosmos and spirituality and their divine path and their soul contract, what they're literally here to do. If you want me to pull that information for you, for your child, I will absolutely love to do it. Love to do it. I love children. So this is it. You all, there's again, there's a healing here. Many of you have healed. Some of you have healed like literally overnight, which is incredible and absolutely possible. You can absolutely shift your consciousness in an instant and call in these things. So I feel like many of you have done that. Again, there's travel. Many of you may be traveling, going to a new home, moving, considering moving, and also gaining a sense of security and stability within yourself. There's public recognition here. So if you're popping on social media, you're known for this type of thing, maybe getting esoteric knowledge out there, or supporting your people in some way. You're going to get public recognition. People love you for that. Don't stop shining your light, okay? That is all. I said that so strange. But no, I'm like feeling and talking at the same time, and that's all. That's all the message for today. All right, y'all. So I will see you tomorrow. Again, Divine Message for the Collective is Monday through Friday. And on Friday, I give you your weekend forecast. I will be dropping your March 2019 forecast shortly. And as you know, I do the 1st through the 15th for love and romance for earth, air, fire, and water signs. Oh, you're absolutely welcome, Veronica. My pleasure. And the links to my website are in the description box. Make sure you're subscribing, hitting the bell so you know when I'm dropping a new video, liking all my videos, because the videos that get likes, they can get out to other people, so other people can resonate with this message or get something out of it. So it really helps my channel first, it does, and it helps other people like you who maybe need a word or two to start their day. So here I am. Follow me on Facebook, TiaraSharde, and Instagram, TiaraSharde. Again, you can schedule any private session with me. I do manifestation rituals. I do always say I'm very discerning with the manifestation rituals because they work. They work. So I really need to make sure I'm working with the right person for that. All of that is in my on my website. Okay. But that is all. I will see you tomorrow.